it starts with the Hope Center. I don't think this would have worked anywhere else for me.
The Hope Center gave me a program of action and taught me, bridged the gap between, trying to get sober and building a relationship with God.
I don't believe I would have ever gotten this anywhere else. I have actually been to other places and it never worked.
Through the Hope Center, I felt hope. I felt a family. I have felt everything in life that I was looking for, that I was missing. So the Hope Center started out as a mom and pop. It started over 35 years ago by Miss Joe and Mr. Jim. Miss Joe was the heart of it. Mr. Jim was the brains of it. Miss Joe was the sweetest person you'll ever meet. She was the type of person that would always walk in a room and say, "You are the most beautiful, sickest people I've ever met." And when she meant that, she meant it from her heart. She was all love. Mr. Jim was always the brains behind it. He was the one that did the books and followed his wife's passion. When his wife passed away several years ago, Mr. Jim decided to keep the Hope Center alive and kept coming to work every day. And he passed away a few years ago at the age of 97 and still came to work every single day to make sure that he kept her passion alive. And today we've seen over probably about 8,000 clients at least come through the Hope Center since they opened.
Hi, my name is Sally Steele, and I'm the marketing director at the Washington Street Hope Center. My sobriety date is October the 1st of 2021. By the time I ended up at the Hope Center, it was my 9th treatment center. I had been to faith-based treatment centers, AA-based treatment centers, Scientology-based treatment centers. I had even went to Europe to a treatment center and lived in a convent with a bunch of nuns. I was in drug court, done prison time because of my addiction. And I didn't think it was possible a way of life. I had genuinely accepted the fact that that was the way my life was going to be. And I was either going to end up being in prison for the rest of my life or end up dead.
So my name's Dustin Joyner. I have been with the Hope Center for going on 8 years now. I am the program director. I came to the Hope Center at a point in my life where there was a lot of chaos, a lot of suffering, not only for me, but for my family. My family had kind of been through a lot with my addiction. Everyone was affected in it. I had heard about the Hope Center many times, and I never actually came. And I was at a point in my life where the only phone number I knew was a girl who worked here. And so I gave her a call. And fortunately, she picked up, and within a week, she got me into treatment. I came in not knowing what to expect, not knowing where to go once it was over with, but I was very fortunate enough to be able to stick around and stay.
My sobriety date is August 16th of 2011. That day, my life forever changed. When I came to the Hope Center in 2011, I was broken. I was lost. I was a mother that abandoned her children. I was a daughter that walked out of her family's lives, and I was a wife that could no longer be a wife. I was completely broken.
Initially, I started using because it made me not care. I struggled with a lot of insecurities growing up. And when I would use, it was an escape for me. And it made me not care what other people thought about me until it started causing a lot of problems and wreaking havoc in not only my own life, but also my family and loved ones as well.
What the Hope Center has done for me has given me, I don't want to say my life back. It's given me something better than I ever could have imagined. I've never imagined my life to be what it is today. If you would have asked me 10 years ago where I'd be at, it wouldn't be this. But it's better than anything I could have dreamed of. To simply put, it's what God had stored for me. It's what He wanted for me. And I'm very grateful I didn't have a hand in it. I probably would have messed it up. Today, because of the Hope Center, I was able to meet my wife. I have my own family today. We was able to start our own family. We have a beautiful baby boy. I get the privilege and opportunity to work with people that is just like me. I get to carry a message of hope and let people know that we don't have to live that way anymore, that there is a solution out there, that there is a better way of living.
I had reached the end of my road, there was no hope in store for me. I had just been arrested for operation and creation of a meth lab. My husband was in jail. My kids had been taken, and there was no other road for me. Treatment was pretty much my only option, that or prison, and prison wasn't where I wanted to be. So I came to the Hope Center, and they gave me some tools and gave me a life that I didn't realize that I deserved and I needed. I was given these tools and learned that my life mattered.
I really thought that this wasn't going to work for me. I had tried everything. And yeah, y'all might be sober and this might work for y'all, but I've did all of that and it's not going to work for me. The Hope Center gave me a program of action and taught me, bridged the gap between, trying to get sober and building a relationship with God.
The Hope Center taught me a lot. The Hope Center taught me that look past your failures, and your future doesn't have to be that. Your future can be something bright. Your destiny is not the road of addiction.
I know. I think the Hope Center works because it's different, right? It's ran by former alcoholics, former addicts, former clients. We've been in those seats. We've been away from our families. We know what it's like to be away from our kids. We've seen the struggles. And so I think being that we've been there, we're in a position to really offer the best services and the best help. We're not people who are just assuming what it's like, or we heard a story of what it's like. We lived it. We've been in people's shoes. And I think that's what works for us. We're kind of like the last place people go, but the one that actually sticks, people recover from the Hope Center. They go back and live their life. You see it on Facebook. You see it at our unities when they bring their family in. You see how happy they are with their kids. I love whenever our former clients will send us a message and it's a picture of them and their granddaughter or grandson or their children. And they're happy. They're at the park. They're at some family event. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's laughing. And you can just see the joy that they have in their life.
When someone like me who had been searching for a solution for so long and finally finding something that actually works, it's just a blessing and an answer to my prayers. Not only my prayers, but my family's prayers as well.
Today, I'm a mom. I show up for my kids. I get to be a nana to my grandchildren. They get to see the good side of me and not the dark side of me. They will never know me loaded. They will never have to go through what my children went through. They get to see a side of me that my children should have been able to see. I'm a wife today. A wife that my husband can trust, a wife that shows up, a wife that walks beside him. I'm a daughter. My mom gets to go to bed every night and know that her daughter's safe. My dad, when he passed away a couple years ago, when he died, he's seen his daughter sober. And that's very fulfilling to me. And my journey is so that other families can feel the same way that my family feels. I'm very blessed to be able to be a part of the Hope Center and watch these stories unfold and watch people gain life back. I'm very passionate about my job. I'm very passionate of what I do. It is not a job to me. This is a calling, and we want to help you.
It starts with the Hope Center. I don't think this would have worked anywhere else for me. I don't believe I would have ever gotten this anywhere else. I have actually been to other places and it never worked. So hope to me means that there's a better way out there, that I can continue being sober if I just give in to this way of life, that I don't have to live the way I used to. I don't have to put my family through pain. I don't have to cause suffering for them.
Before I got sober, I didn't really know the definition of hope, and I didn't believe in it. Now, coming through the Hope Center, which is the perfect name, hope means to me restoration, promises, a fulfilling life of abundance.
Hope means to me God's gift to us, God's gift for second chances, God's love. God gives us a whole redo.
The Hope Center, where hope is at the center. Call us today to begin a new chapter in your story.